Welcome to Daily Stoic Practice. Today, we're diving into a new lesson from Stoicism, 5 things you should do every morning. Have you ever wondered how Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius or Seneca managed to stay calm and steady in the face of life's harshest challenges? How did they resist getting swept up in the chaos of the outside world and instead maintain their composure, tackling every difficulty with grace? The answer is simple, but not everyone realizes it. The secret lies in how they start their day. For these philosophers, the morning wasn't just about physically waking up. It was a time to awaken their minds, shape their souls, and prepare themselves for whatever life might throw at them. They didn't start their day by reaching for their phones to scroll through social media. Instead, they spent time reflecting on life, being grateful for the gift of existence, and mentally preparing for the challenges ahead. The morning is the most crucial part of the day. It's not just the foundation for a productive start, but it sets the tone for how you'll experience the rest of the day. If you begin your day feeling chaotic and overwhelmed by negative thoughts, chances are the rest of your day will be filled with fatigue and stress. But if you start by shaping your mind, keeping your spirit calm and focused, you'll have a meaningful day, no matter what challenges arise. And that's precisely what Stoicism teaches us. The morning isn't just a time to work, but a sacred moment to set your thoughts in order, build inner calm, and prepare yourself to face whatever life throws at you. Think of it this way. Each day is a new page, and you are the one who decides what will be written on it. You can choose to begin the day with chaos, or you can take a moment for yourself, reflect, and direct your thoughts toward the values you hold dear. In Stoicism, there are simple habits that hold profound meaning, helping us start the day with clarity, calmness, and strength. These habits include waking up with gratitude, practicing self-discipline through small but valuable actions, setting clear intentions for the day, and even visualizing potential difficulties so that nothing catches you off guard. You might think these things are too simple to make a difference, but that's exactly where their power lies. Sometimes it's the simple, consistent practices that have the greatest impact on how your day unfolds. So now, let's explore step by step how a Stoic begins their morning and how you can apply these practices in your own life. No one. Waking up with gratitude. When you open your eyes in the morning, what's the first thought that crosses your mind? Many of us might feel groggy, tired, or immediately start thinking about the unfinished tasks or challenges waiting for us. But Stoicism teaches us to change this mindset from the very beginning. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This is not just a philosophical idea. It's a powerful tool to set the tone for the rest of your day. Imagine if your morning started not with complaints about what you haven't accomplished or worries about the tasks ahead, but with gratitude for the small things around you. The simple fact that you are alive, breathing, and given the gift of a new day is an incredible blessing. By shifting your mindset, you can create a positive ripple effect from even the simplest of thoughts. Instead of letting your mind be dominated by worries about the future or regrets about the past, focus on the present moment. You are given the chance to start over, to grow, and to love. And most importantly, you have the power to choose how to face the day. Begin with gratitude, and you'll find that everything becomes easier and lighter. To truly absorb this mindset, one of the most effective tools that Stoic philosophers used is journaling. This isn't just about recording the events of the day. It's an honest conversation with yourself. Journaling helps you reflect, understand your emotions and thoughts, and adjust the way you see things. Each morning, take a few minutes to write down what you're grateful for. It could be as simple as waking up to another day, the health of your family, or even just the peacefulness of the early morning. This may seem like a simple act, but its impact runs deep. It directs your mind toward the positive rather than focusing on what you lack or the problems you haven't solved yet. An easy way to start is by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Be specific. Instead of writing, "I'm grateful for my family," you might write, "I'm grateful that I had breakfast with my family this morning in a warm, peaceful environment." This level of detail will help you connect more deeply with your sense of gratitude and create a more significant shift in your mindset. Positive effects of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a state of mind, it's a positive energy that can carry you through the entire day. When you begin your morning with gratitude, you'll view everything through a lighter, more positive lens. The pressures and stresses of life will feel less heavy because you've already focused on the good things at the start of the day. Research has shown that practicing gratitude improves mental health, reduces stress, and increases overall life satisfaction. This aligns perfectly with Stoic philosophy, which encourages us to focus on what we can control. Gratitude is one of those things. When we practice gratitude, we focus on what we have, rather than being consumed by worry about what we don't. This fosters a sense of peace and inner strength to handle any challenges that come our way. A day can bring many unexpected difficulties, but when you start with gratitude, you've already armed yourself with a mental shield, protecting you from external negativity. You won't be easily swayed by things beyond your control because your mind has been well prepared from the very first moments of the day. Waking up with gratitude is the first step in the Stoic morning routine. It's not just a mental exercise, but a powerful psychological foundation that helps you face life's challenges. Once your mind is set in a positive and optimistic direction, difficulties seem more manageable. This is just the beginning. To have a truly effective and meaningful day, we must continue to practice self-discipline in the smallest of actions. Let's explore the next step in the Stoic morning routine: practicing self-discipline. Practicing self-discipline. If waking up with gratitude is the first step to cultivating a positive mindset, then the next essential step is self-discipline, honed through simple but valuable actions. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy of the mind. It's a practical approach to life, a blend of mastering thoughts and taking consistent actions. To live a purposeful and serene life, you need to be steady in every action, no matter how small. Making your bed. Discipline in the little things. One of the key lessons Stoicism teaches us is the importance of controlling and mastering the things within our reach. Making your bed in the morning, though a small action, carries great significance in terms of discipline and self-control. By starting your day by completing this simple task, you're sending a strong message to yourself that you can control your life, beginning with the smallest details. This sense of accomplishment also creates momentum, motivating you to continue tackling tasks throughout the day. Admiral William McRaven famously said in a speech, "If you want to change the world, start by making your bed." Why? Because when you complete the smallest task in the morning, you set the foundation for success throughout the rest of the day. Making your bed not only helps you maintain a neat living space, but also prepares your mind to face the other challenges of the day, whether big or small. Stoicism reminds us that while actions may be small, their impact can pave the way for larger achievements. Making your bed each morning helps you start the day feeling organized, in control, and prepared. It's also a way to strengthen your willpower and discipline in the smallest of things. Exercise, strengthening the body to sharpen the mind. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "A healthy body is the foundation of a sharp mind." The Stoics understood that physical and mental health are deeply intertwined. A strong body leads to a clear mind, and likewise, a resilient mind will drive you to maintain a healthy body. Exercise isn't just about maintaining physical fitness or enhancing appearance. For the Stoics, it's an act of respect toward yourself and life itself. When you take care of your body, you're investing in a vital tool that helps you confront life's difficulties. A short workout in the morning, whether it's running, yoga, or just some light stretching, not only wakes up your body, but also strengthens your mental resilience. Morning exercise doesn't need to be complex or time-consuming. It's simply a moment to connect with your body, feel each breath, and notice every movement. This not only gives you a refreshing start to the day, but also empowers you to feel in control of your own being. In Stoicism, self-mastery is a core value, and taking care of your body through morning exercise is the first step in achieving it. Meditation, the art of being present. In modern life, we are constantly pulled in different directions by work, responsibilities, and societal pressures. Worries about the future and regrets about the past often dominate our thoughts, leaving little room for focus on the present. This is where meditation becomes a powerful tool, helping you reconnect with yourself and find peace in the current moment. Meditation is one of the most important practices in Stoicism. For philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, meditation wasn't just a mental exercise. It was a way of dealing with daily thoughts, emotions, and challenges. Meditation helped them detach from immediate emotions and view situations with calm and reason. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes each morning meditating. You can sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your thoughts start to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice helps you develop focus and prevents your mind from being overwhelmed by worries or stress. Meditation not only brings you peace in the present moment, but also offers a chance to reflect and contemplate the important things in life. In Stoicism, living in the present is a core value. When you meditate, you stop racing against time and allow yourself to fully experience the moment, to feel your existence, and to view everything through a lens of calmness. Worries about the future or regrets about the past lose their grip because you've learned to focus on what's within your control, the present. Practicing self-discipline is a solid foundation that helps you not only live more effectively, but also gain confidence and serenity when facing life's challenges. From simple actions like making your bed, strengthening your body, and meditating, all of these practices help you build habits of self-control and live a more meaningful life. Next, we'll explore another crucial step in the Stoic morning routine: setting daily intentions. This is the key to ensuring every day has clear objectives and purpose-driven actions. Number 3, setting daily intentions. Setting intentions for a new day isn't just about listing goals. It's the process of shaping your mind and actions so that you live with purpose and direction. In Stoicism, establishing daily intentions is an essential practice that keeps us from being swept away by the chaos of life, allowing us to live consciously and with accountability. Setting intentions doesn't have to be complicated, but it can profoundly change how you approach each challenge in life. Setting goals, simple but meaningful. Each morning when you wake up, do you ever ask yourself, how do I want to live today? Your goal for the day doesn't need to be grand or complex. It could be something as simple as, today I will be more patient, or today I will treat others with kindness. These goals not only give you a clear direction, but also help you focus on gradually improving every aspect of your life. In today's fast-paced world, we often place too much pressure on ourselves with far-reaching, difficult goals. But Stoicism reminds us that true change doesn't come from enormous aspirations, but from improving small actions each day. Every morning, you can spend a few minutes writing down 1 or 2 goals for the day. The key is to make sure these goals align with the values you want to cultivate. For example, you might set a goal: today I won't let unimportant things distract me, and I'll focus on what's within my control. This is a way to remind yourself that life isn't fully in our control, but how we respond to it entirely is. This not only helps you handle challenges more calmly, but also trains your patience and serenity in every situation. Focusing on the process, what we can control. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control the outcome, but we can control the process. This means that instead of worrying about the final result of a task or goal, focus on doing each step as well as you can. This approach reduces stress and anxiety about things outside of your control. For example, if your goal is to complete an important project, instead of obsessing over finishing it on time or worrying about the results, concentrate on how well you can work on it step by step. You can control how you work, how much effort you put in, but you can't control all the external factors that might influence the outcome. By focusing on the process, you not only work more efficiently, but also feel less burdened by pressure. A key aspect of Stoic philosophy is distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. Spend a moment every morning asking yourself, what is within my control today? And what can I do to make the most of my abilities? When you focus on the process, you'll find more satisfaction in knowing you've done your best. This helps you live with greater contentment and reduces the disappointment of unmet expectations. Living with purpose, meaning in every action. Living with purpose isn't about constantly achieving great things or chasing grand ideals. For the Stoics, living with purpose means spending each day acting in accordance with your values and principles, even in the smallest actions. When you set an intention for the day and live by it, every action carries meaning. You're not just drifting through life, but living with a clear sense of purpose and direction. For example, if your goal is to live with compassion and kindness, look for opportunities throughout the day to practice this. It could be listening to a friend in need, helping a stranger, or simply treating those around you with courtesy. These small actions accumulate and create a meaningful life. Every time you fulfill an action in line with your intention, you are living purposefully and mindfully. A purposeful life isn't something far out of reach. You don't need to change the entire world, but you can begin by changing how you perceive and act in each moment. Stoicism encourages us to live each day as if it were our last chance to become better, and that starts with setting daily intentions. Setting daily intentions helps you live with clarity, focus on the process instead of the outcome, and act with a clear purpose. This step in the Stoic morning routine helps you not only control how you live each day, but also brings meaning to every action. Life doesn't always go as planned. There will be challenges, obstacles, and inevitable failures. This is when we must practice one of the most essential principles of Stoicism: negative visualization. Let's explore how the Stoics use this technique to mentally prepare for the difficulties ahead. Number 4. Practicing negative visualization. Most of us tend to avoid thinking about the bad things that could happen in life. We fear facing unexpected and unwelcome situations, worry about the future, and feel helpless in the face of things we cannot control. However, in Stoic philosophy, rather than running from fears and misfortunes, we are taught to confront them head-on. One of the most important practices in Stoicism is negative visualization, a method of imagining the worst-case scenarios to mentally prepare yourself and be ready to face whatever comes your way. This is not about pessimism, but about training your mind to be strong and proactive in any situation. Facing your fears. Preparing for the worst. Negative visualization involves imagining the worst-case scenarios that could happen in life. This doesn't mean expecting bad things to happen, but rather being mentally prepared for them if they do. The Stoics understood that life is unpredictable, and by preparing yourself for the worst, you won't be caught off guard or overwhelmed. Think about your biggest fears. What worries you the most? Is it loss, failure, or pain? When you visualize these situations, your mind may feel uneasy, but this practice helps you build mental resilience so that you don't lose your composure if the worst does occur. You might think this sounds negative, but in reality, it's a way of confronting fears and taking control of your emotions. Once you become accustomed to imagining worst-case scenarios, you'll find that things aren't as terrifying as they once seemed, and you'll be able to approach them with a calmer mindset. For instance, imagine you could lose your job or that an important relationship might end. These thoughts may scare you, but when you face and accept that these are possible outcomes, you'll gradually learn how to live without becoming overly dependent on them. Mentally preparing for the worst helps lessen the shock when it does happen, and more importantly, it ensures that you won't let fear dominate your life. Building resilience. Standing strong in any situation. One of the greatest benefits of practicing negative visualization is that it builds resilience, the ability to stand strong and face difficulties without crumbling. When you've practiced imagining the worst-case scenarios, you won't be easily shaken or disoriented when unexpected challenges arise. The Stoics believe that mental preparedness for adversity is essential to living a life of self-control and tranquility. By visualizing negative situations, you're training yourself to adapt and bounce back. This makes you more flexible in dealing with life's obstacles. Since you've already imagined and mentally prepared for difficult situations, you're less likely to be overwhelmed when they actually happen. Resilience isn't just about standing firm after a shock. It's about continuing to move forward with confidence and strength. Remember, challenges are an unavoidable part of life, and our ability to rise after each setback is a true testament to our mental fortitude. Each time you face a tough situation, Remind yourself that you've prepared for this, and you can overcome it. Seeking solutions. Not just to fear, but to act, negative visualization is not merely about imagining the worst and accepting it. It's also the first step in finding solutions and taking action. After visualizing the worst-case scenarios, the next step is to think about how you would handle them. This is when you shift from fear to action. When faced with difficulties, instead of letting fear take over, ask yourself, what can I do to minimize the impact of this situation? Or, if this happens, how will I respond? Actively seeking solutions not only reduces your anxiety, but also gives you a sense of control over the situation. You'll no longer feel helpless but empowered, knowing you're prepared to face and resolve the problem. For example, if you visualize that you might fail at an important project, think about the steps you can take to prevent failure, or how you would cope if it happens. This not only prepares you mentally, but also improves your problem-solving skills. One of the key lessons of Stoicism is that while we cannot control everything that happens, we can control how we respond to life's events. Negative visualization is a powerful tool that helps us face our fears, build resilience, and find solutions to life's challenges. This practice isn't about living in fear, but on the contrary, about living with a calm mind, ready for whatever may come. Once you've trained yourself to visualize the worst, you'll feel more confident when facing any situation in life. Another important aspect of the Stoic life is nurturing wisdom and deep thought. To live a meaningful life, we must constantly seek knowledge and reflect on the valuable lessons from Stoic philosophers. In the next part, we'll explore how reading and reflecting on Stoic teachings can help you nurture your mind and continue your journey of personal growth. Number 5. Reading and reflecting on Stoic teachings. One of the best ways to nurture wisdom and continue the path of personal growth is to learn from those who came before us, the philosophers who lived and thought deeply about life. In Stoicism, reading and reflecting on the lessons of Stoic philosophers is an important practice to mentally and spiritually prepare yourself for the challenges of daily life. These teachings not only help you find deeper meaning in life, but also offer practical tools you can apply in every moment. Nurturing the mind. Start your morning with Stoic wisdom. Each morning, take a few minutes to read a passage from the works of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, or Epictetus. This can help nurture your mind and set a mental framework for the rest of the day. A short but meaningful passage can be a guiding light, helping you approach life with calmness, clarity, and mindfulness. One of the most iconic Stoic texts is Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. This collection of thoughts and reflections captures the lessons he used to guide himself each day. These reflections are not just philosophical musings. They are practical advice for living a life of purpose and serenity. For instance, one of Marcus Aurelius's famous passages is, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." It's a reminder that most difficulties in life arise from how we perceive them, rather than the actual nature of the problems themselves. When you read these teachings in the morning, you're not only enriching your mind, but also setting a solid mental foundation to face whatever the day brings. These Stoic philosophers lived through challenges similar to ours, and their wisdom remains as relevant today as it was in their time. Expanding understanding. Reflecting on yourself and the world. Reading is just the first step. Reflecting on the lessons from Stoic philosophers helps you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Stoicism encourages us to constantly ask questions and think about how we are living, what values we are pursuing, and the actions we take every day. This helps you expand your understanding, not just of philosophy, but of human nature and life itself. When you read and reflect, ask yourself, what does this lesson mean for my life? Or, how can I apply this to the challenges I'm facing? Reflecting like this helps you not only apply philosophy to your daily life, but also helps you become wiser in handling life's complexities. For example, when reflecting on the concept of amor fati, the love of fate, you'll realize that instead of resisting the things you don't want, you can learn to embrace and love them as an integral part of your journey. This mindset helps you face challenges not with resistance or frustration, but with acceptance and the willingness to find growth in them. Expanding understanding isn't just about accumulating knowledge. It's about learning how to think more deeply, ask the right questions, and discover the answers from within. Finding inspiration, applying Stoic lessons to daily life. One of the greatest benefits of reading and reflecting on Stoic teachings is finding inspiration to live a life of purpose and meaning. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus lived through challenging times, yet they found ways to live lives filled with purpose and strength, refusing to be defeated by adversity. Their lessons aren't just dry theories, they're practical guides for living better. For example, when Seneca wrote about the shortness of life in his essay, On the Shortness of Life, he reminds us that life is fleeting and we shouldn't waste time on meaningless pursuits. Instead, we should focus on what truly matters, like nurturing relationships, developing ourselves, and living with self-awareness. These lessons will inspire you, helping you find motivation and meaning in your daily life. When you apply Stoic philosophy in your life, you'll find that it not only makes things lighter but also more profound. You'll learn how to live with clear purpose and how not to get caught up in the trivial or the insignificant. Reading and reflecting on Stoic lessons not only nurtures your mind, but also helps you expand your understanding of yourself and the world. The lessons from Stoic philosophers will inspire you, guiding you toward living a life of purpose and meaning while mentally preparing you to face any challenges. We've journeyed through 5 foundational steps to starting your day the Stoic way. Each step is a key piece in helping you live with greater purpose, calmness, and mastery over your life. From waking up with gratitude, practicing self-discipline, setting daily intentions, visualizing challenges, to reading and reflecting on Stoic wisdom. These are powerful tools that can help you improve your life each day. Remember Marcus Aurelius' words, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." We may not be able to control everything that happens around us, but we can control how we think and respond. When you begin your day with gratitude, discipline, and a calm mind, you build a strong foundation for a happy and meaningful life. Start practicing these steps today. Wake up with gratitude. Each morning, take a few moments to think about what you're grateful for. Practice self-discipline. Begin your day with simple tasks like making your bed, exercising, and meditating to train both your body and mind. Set daily intentions. Write down a simple goal, like, "Today I will be patient," or "I will treat others with kindness." Visualize the negative. Imagine the difficulties that might come your way and prepare yourself mentally to accept and handle them calmly. Read and reflect. Spend time each day reading from the Stoics and reflect on how you can apply their teachings in your life. Each small step you take will lead to big changes in how you live and face the world around you. Make these habits part of who you are, and you'll start to see the difference. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming content on Stoicism and practical living. Let us know in the comments about your morning routine and how you've applied Stoic principles in your daily life. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.